Hello, my name is Josh Falwell, and I'm going to be presenting a tip clip on high altitude training for athletes. So, while traveling to your local mountain and living there for a month and running hours a day doesn't sound appealing to most people, the benefits are very appealing and lead to very many elite athletes venturing out, or up top rather, to spend part of their off season at a high elevation. While many athletes are training at a high altitude, the true desire is actually the low oxygen concentration that individuals are met with whenever they reach the higher altitudes. Even within the first week or so, there are many changes that occur to the various systems throughout the body, including how much air we're getting into the lungs, how effectively we're using the air, and the oxygen in the blood that's traveling to the muscles, and finally the cardiac output. Adaptations that are beneficial in aerobic sports and aspects that can be utilized in almost every sport. We actually see an increase in heart rate and blood pressure with a contradictory drop in our VO2 max and overall aerobic capacity while we are in the high altitude. Simple tasks like walking upstairs feel much harder than they are due to the low oxygen. While this seems problematic, it is actually paving the way for our body to adjust to the setting and adapt so that when we return to sea level, our body is used to it. Athletes will have benefits that come with high altitude while competing at normal altitude, so things like VO2 are no longer hindered. When reckless or unsupervised, there are illnesses that come with high altitude that athletes need to be aware of, including mountain sickness and pulmonary edema that can leave the individual at risk. As long as it is properly prescribed and supervised, this is a good way for athletes to get a competitive edge.